a woman unexpectedly noticed that her small boat was being followed by a mysterious creature. When it finally swam closer, she realized it was a little otter. Worried that the small animal might encounter predators, the woman decided to bring it home. To keep the little otter warm, she even gave it a warm bath. In the unfamiliar environment, the little otter did not seem scared at all. Instead, it gently held onto the woman's finger with its tiny paws. It seemed like the little one was hungry, so the woman quickly fed it some milk. Judging by the way it happily shook its head while drinking, the otter clearly enjoyed the meal. After eating and drinking, the little otter stared at the woman without blinking, as if saying it had finally found the right person to trust. Soon afterward, it quietly fell asleep in her hands. However, when the woman tried to wake it up later for another meal, the sleepy otter showed a bit of attitude and refused to cooperate. It simply glanced at her and went back to sleep again. Perhaps realizing it had been a little rude, the otter soon waddled back toward the woman with a shy expression, as if worried she might be upset. Once it confirmed she was not angry, it yawned and fell asleep again. When the little otter woke up naturally, its clingy personality returned. Even when the woman was already lying down to rest, it insisted on pulling her up to play with it. The woman had no choice but to introduce the otter to the cat in the house. Unfortunately, the cat was too dominant, and often frightened the little otter into hiding in a corner. Because of this, the otter frequently complained to the woman. With no other solution, the woman introduced the otter to the family dog, who had a very gentle personality. Under the dog's patient tolerance, they quickly became good companions. Perhaps out of jealousy, or maybe realizing its own behavior had been too aggressive, the cat slowly began to calm down. Eventually, all of them were able to live peacefully together. Even so, the little otter still preferred playing with the woman the most. Its affection for her was impossible to hide. Whenever she spent time with it, the otter would excitedly perform funny rolling tricks and even dance around playfully. The woman would always respond by gently patting its head with encouragement. To help the little otter adapt to life in the wild one day, the woman often took it outside for exercise. But one day something unexpected happened. The little otter brought her a lobster as a gift. Encounters between lives are never just one-sided acts of kindness. Sometimes a simple meeting can light up the entire night sky of two different lives.